It's that time for an adventure, a journey, and some good old-fashioned storybook fun. Are you ready? Then curl up and get comfy, because here comes another Juice FM bedtime story.
I'm Chad Rail, your afternoon drive host, and this is the Kentucky Fried Children's Story. Kentucky Fried Story. On a farm in West Kentucky lived a small and rather plucky, gigantic, speckled farmyard hen who measured in at 6'10". This was no ordinary bird. Her intellect was quite absurd. She read 1,000 books a day, and locals there would often say, "This hen is ludicrously smart. Her IQ score is off the chart." It was so clearly plain to see, and nobody would disagree. She had, without a single doubt, phenomenal amounts of clout. To look at her, you'd think that she was happy as a bird could be. But deep inside, a fury burned. Ever since the time she learned, her carefree days were all but done, and soon she'd end up in a bun alongside mayonnaise-y gunk and other slimy, greasy junk, then processed, paper wrapped, and sold on discount to a 10-year-old. She thought, "This really cannot be the way that things shall end for me. It drives me absolutely wild to think I'd end up in a child, and selling me for 50 cents, quite frankly, makes me take offense. I will devise a cunning plan to dodge that wretched frying pan and seek revenge on little chops that scoff at fast food chicken shops, those nasty girls and boys that munch upon my tender meat for lunch." She mulled it over night and day, and then at last she cried, "Hooray! Now that I have thought this through, I know exactly what to do. I'll start a brand new chicken shop, but every bite of meat I'll swap." She paused a moment, then she smiled. "For tender, juicy bits of child, I think I'll wait until," she said, "the little blitters are in bed, then snatch the greasy, stinky tots and fry them in my cooking pots. I must, of course, remove the hair, apply my secret crispy lair, and serve them in a bucket to my ever-faithful farmyard crew." Then when she cried, "They are the meal! They'll understand just how I feel." The end.